Alright, let's talk about the 1974 adaptation of Jack and the Beanstalk. So, this is a Japanese movie. It's not Toei, but yeah, it's Nippon Herald Films, or whatever you call it. Anyway, so story-wise, it's almost the same traditional Jack and the Beanstalk story with a few new elements thrown in. Let's see. There's a princess, and there's an evil witch who's apparently the mother of the giant, and yeah, the princess is under this witch's spell, and so that she's in love with the giant, and then, the witch's plan is to get her to marry the giant so that, she, the witch, can rule over the kingdom in the clouds. Also, there's a bunch of mice that, used to be human, but, yeah, the witch turned them into mice, so, yeah. And I guess those are the main elements. I think the movie has a lot of heart. There's some. The animation is pretty nice. Um, I'm I'm just getting the basic stuff out of the way before I get to the weird stuff that everyone remembers this movie for. So, yeah, you care enough about the characters and the stakes are high enough that, yeah, it's a very enjoyable little movie. So, yeah, let's talk about the weird stuff now. So, let's see. Well, I guess first of all, the merchant who sells Jack the beans, he's like playing some weird calliope organ thingy. Um, yeah, and he seems to. The way he acts, he seems like he is a genuine, con artist. Um, but I guess the beans really are magic, like he, told Jack. So, you know, um, uh, let's see. Jack climbs a beanstalk, and once he reaches the top, he looks over, and yeah, we see this really creepy image of the princess just standing there, because she is under the witch's spell. But yeah, she's just standing there, all with this you know, sunken-eyed, little smile, and she's just like, "Hello, do you want to play with me?" That's kind of the vibe I got. Yeah, she pushes a cloud out of the way and everything, and yeah, it's really creepy looking. And then, the witch's first appearance is super creepy. Um, there's like creepy singing that Jack hears in the castle, like, "Go away." It's like, "Run away, Jack, do not stage." So, so yeah, those couple scenes, yeah, pretty damn creepy. Uh, and there's also a bunch of really weird songs. Like, some of them are really nice, like, the princess has a really nice song. "No one's happier than I." That's a really nice song. It's probably the best one in the movie. And then, but yeah, there's also quite a few weird songs, like, while the beanstalk is growing, there's like some weird duet between two female voices about, like, whether miracles happen or not, and it's like they're arguing back and forth, and yeah, you're hearing it while the beanstalk is growing, and it's really weird. Um, And then, of course, the most notorious scene of the movie, the wedding scene. Are you happy? Are you happy? Yeah. It's not quite as weird as the Nostalgia Critic review made it seem, because in context, like, once you know that these people are, like, I mean, it's still weird, don't get me wrong, but yeah. You add a little context where, like, the witch sets up all these, paper people and this paper priest. Still a weird image, don't get me wrong. And yeah, the singing is really weird. Yeah. And it's creepy and all that good stuff. This whole, yeah, much of this movie is pretty fever dream esque. Um, but let's see. Is there much else to say? I mean, well, I guess this is the first movie I've covered that has a Nostalgia Critic review. I mean, make of that what you will, considering his, his reputation right now. Um, but overall, um, I think I might have to. Hold on a second. Anyway, so there are probably two scenes in this movie that kind of bring it down for me. The first is Jack's mom abusing him, basically, because she basically calls him an idiot and starts spanking him with her broom once he like brings home the beans and all that crap. So yeah, it's a bit unpleasant to watch. Honestly, a little more than a bit. And then the other scene is at the very end. So they've killed the witch, or the giant killed the witch, and he breaks out through a wall, and he like, and he doesn't seem to be like creating any problems. He's just kind of sitting there. He's not even going after anybody, not even Jack. But yeah, what happens is like Jack just walks up to him and starts insulting him because like it's part of a plan of his to quote get rid of him for good. And then he angers the giant, and the giant starts chasing him Roadrunner style, and there's like this song playing where Jack is insulting him, and yeah, and honestly, you feel bad for the giant because it doesn't. You're not entirely convinced that he's like really a bad person. Like he's stupid and he follows some animal instincts, but surely there must have been like a more peaceful way they could have solved this, not like provoke him into chasing them around, and so that they can chop down the beanstalk, and he falls to his death just like the original fairy tale. I don't know. I feel like the worst aspects of him, his mother put them up to them. So yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, maybe they could have just made it a little more clear, like how bad or how much of a threat he was, because before Jack provoked him, he didn't seem to be causing any trouble. So yeah, you feel bad for him at the end. So um, let's see. I mean, there's not much to say about the characters. They're kind of basic, but again, you care about Jack and the princess. Um, the witch is perfectly creepy. She kind of looks like a stretched out version of Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. Yeah. And she sounds like Eustace's mother from Courage the Cowardly Dog. It's the same voice actress. By the way, I will admit I watched the English dub because I couldn't resist. I knew the English dub is pretty, famous by now. Um, yeah, actually, the lady who voiced Eustace's mom in Courage, she voices like half the characters in this movie, including Jack. So yeah, but yeah, what else is there to say? I mean, not much else story wise. I mean, it's definitely creepy and weird at certain parts, and there's some, you know, mind screws here and there. But it's definitely not the weirdest movie I've seen. I mean, I just watched Down and Dirty Duck. I'm not entirely sure that I'm ever gonna be that weirded out again. So yeah, this movie doesn't even come close to that. Um, but yeah, I think aside from a few little flaws here and there, mainly those two scenes that I brought up that kind of kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Aside from those, I think this is a nice, enjoyable film. A little creepy, but who doesn't love an animated movie with a little creepiness in it? Um, so yeah, I would personally give it a 7 out of 10. Um, and yeah, if you're interested, definitely check it out. Although, yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to afford the DVD because that is pretty notoriously, you know, it costs $300. So, yeah, you can watch it for free on YouTube. Just do that. Um, and yeah, if there's anything else I feel I need to add, I'll put it in the comments. Um, but I guess I got all the big stuff out of the way for now. But yeah, we'll see if I remember anything else. So I guess I'll leave it at that for now. So, yep, mash it and smash it, signing off.